Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, chasing further greatness tonight. And even after beating Colby Covington at UFC 245 and then UFC 268, he was not blind to the fact that this chapter still wasn't closed yet.
No, you can tell, right? When you're a champion, you recognize a guy for who he is and who he's going to be in your career for a long time. Usman was aware that he will not be done with Colby Covington. Colby's so good in every facet of fighting that he gets past folks. Unfortunately, he has not been able to do that with Usman. But Usman is one of the greatest welterweights of all time and easily one of the greatest fighters in UFC history.
Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow's certainly a useful one. All right, so back to the well with the elbows, and I guess if it's not broken, no need to fix it as he lands another combination there.
He's getting in so close that it's hard to land anything else, so he's shortening up those elbows, and they're landing beautifully. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Making all these shots count. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. That opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Usman's in half guard now. And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
And with the throw, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Covington's in half guard. Well, let's see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Covington's shot is blocked. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get taken. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive
Well, the good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
And you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, nice right hand. He gets to the single collar tie. Look at him drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC. One more of those, he might come.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body. Oh, nice kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Usman swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Lands that beautiful jab. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Kamaru. Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played. Nice combination of elbows there by Covington. Multitude of elbows now. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman. Nice job keeping busy fighting off of his back. Covington's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Hang on a second. Beautiful job to escape.
The level of awareness that he just showed there tells you how high level a mixed martial artist this man is.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Beautiful takedown scored there.
Usman's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Kamaru. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys...
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested. Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, nice shot by Covington.
And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Fighters back to their feet here. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any big strike lands, now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, huge left. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. And there it is, yet again, going for the takedown. Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch out. Grips the body there. Covington's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity patch for this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar. That's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, nice body shot.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch it, you see it. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to leave him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockout.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both damaged, but they both gave him.
About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Covington's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. He
Hurt him again.
now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to his feet.
Beautiful jab there by Covington.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight.
Beautiful knee. Late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get them.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Nicely done. Fighters separate from the clinch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy is taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely gassed.
They both fought very... There it is again. Look at that.
Back to his feet. Usman goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, man, look at that body shot did to his arm.
That shows you the power, and the power with the placement. It was placed perfectly.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Covington.
All right, Buff, we've heard that before. Colby Covington, your winner by decision. There just